Believe it or not, I don't think I can start with that. I don't think a 3-minute impromptu one-man performance of the Jawbox song Savoury, as passionate as I just was, I don't think it's an appropriate way to start this video. This is Gargoyle Nights number 2. We have got a cover showing all the characters. Maybe this would have been more appropriate for the first issue, but for that one they just had a picture of Gargoyle holding a big sword. So here we have got White Knight, who is multi-gender now. We have got Xanadu by Olivia Newton-John. Jasmine, the budget Wonder Woman. Isaac Christians, the Gargoyle. I was gonna call her after Liv Tyler's character in Lord of the Rings, but I cannot remember what she was called. It was something like Aoife. Can someone comment down below with what Liv Tyler's character is called so I can call this one that instead? Our here we have got Muhammad Jafar. That is just another of this channel's copious niche Simpsons references. It was Mayor Quimby's alias when he was a taxi driver in the future. And poor Macho Man Vandal Savage gets covered up by the title. I like this book, I really do. It's a good effort at doing something I'm not usually interested in. We pick up where we left off. Our characters are in a pub and they are besieged by the armies of the evil baddies and also a big dragon. And funny enough, we straight away have moments for the two characters that I noted didn't get much to do in the first issue. Macho Man Vandal Savage and White Knight, they get to fight the dragons. Well, actually, it's kind of weird. It was like one big dragon at the end of last issue, but now it's like an army of mini dragons. Which is worse? One big dragon or an army of mini dragons? White Knight, he/she gets a good moment later on. I think my overall opinion here is going to be that issues 1 and 2, they should have been packaged together as a single, double-sized first issue. Macho Man Vandal Savage, usually he is a pretty big baddie in the DC universe, and it's really odd seeing him fighting alongside heroes. And here, he is significantly stupider than he normally is. He's almost like the book's comic relief. He's written a lot like Marvel's Hercules, man. Not that there's really anything wrong with that. And I suppose this is set centuries before most of his other appearances. And then we have got Gargoyle, Isaac Christians. He is fighting one of the dragons and he gets swallowed up by it and makes it do a big implosion like this. And look at all that blood. And then we have got a quick check-in with our baddies, Ming the Merciless and Maleficent. Then we are introduced to the final character for our cast, whatever Liv Tyler's character in Lord of the Rings is called. Much like the Lord of the Rings films, she is the least interesting person in this comic. And then all the fighting has stopped and Macho Man Vandal Savage is eating a dragon. I reckon it'll just taste like chicken though. Everything tastes like chicken apparently. Gargoyle, cause he is an evil demon, he doesn't care about the assault on the village and he just wants to leave with his piece of ass. But then the second wave of attacks begin and now it is people with aerodactyls and also big metal robot dragons. With an army like this, I'd even know how the baddies hadn't already conquered this village, like long before these heroes ever showed up there. And so we have got a renewed attack on the village, and this is building to a big moment with White Knight. He/she rushes into battle on his/her flying horsey. I feel like people probably expect us to offer some rant or moan about them making White Knight, who prior to this was always portrayed as a bloke. I'm sure he showed up in a few stir-fry squadrons I have reviewed. They have took this hard male character and turned him into a gender-queer, non-binary person. Or what this really is, making him into a very effeminate version and thinking that counts as LGBTQA plus tokenism. But I didn't really care. If this was Batman, this would be terrible, but it's White Knight. I have read comics with White Knight in before, and I've read comics with White Knight in after this, and it just doesn't affect us. It doesn't affect me at all. I didn't think it's bad or badly written. There's just a little hint of neediness to present a progressive point. The worst thing about it was, I think in the first issue, there was a little air of racism around the character's Norwegian roots, and that being responsible for his/her feminine appearance. Anyway, we end with the village being fireballed, and it's to be continued, and the next issue promises the Maleficent 7. I might struggle with that one. I've not seen the first 6 Maleficent films. And then after this, we have got our preview for a Batman comic again. The one that I unfavourably compared to a lot of the first issues of the New 52. I like this. I didn't really know what else to say. Oh yeah, this would be better if the first issue was double-sized and had this. Paired with that, it gives us a better look and introduction to all the characters, and it makes it clear what sort of thing we have got in store with the series. I rate it. I rate this comic Maleficent 7 thumbs up.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.